The Darkness are my favourite band of all time. That's why I've got the tab book, that's why I've got the posters, and absolutely loving it. And in this tutorial, we're going to learn to play one of the greatest Christmas songs of all time, if not the greatest. Christmas time, Don't Let the Bells End. First things first, we need to be in drop D tuning, so we need to lower your thickest string to a D note. Okay, so everything else is exactly in standard. And when we're in drop D tuning, what we can do is play power chords with one finger rather than having to use this shape. We can do this kind of thing. And even just playing the thickest open 3 strings makes a D power chord. And to play the easiest part of this song, we need to put our middle finger at 7th fret. And this is the intro and the chorus. And we're going to hit this once. We're going to do a sneaky little slash chord here. We're going to put your first finger a string down at 6th fret. Keep the middle finger hitting string 5 at fret 7. And all we're playing with these chords is just the thickest 2 strings, but you could hit the thickest 3. There's nothing incorrect about that. But 7 and 7, 6 and 7, 4th fret on the thickest 2 strings, and then the thickest open 3 strings, and we'll put our first finger here to give an even bigger sounding kind of D chord. Like that. And that will give us to finish off the chorus and intro, with 7th fret, open, just the thickest 2 open strings with the pick, and then 2nd fret, and to finish it, 2, 4, 6, which will just slide up that first finger. And in total, that will give us the chorus and intro. Christmas time, don't let the bells end. One more time, 3, 4. Not forgetting right at the start where we do this slide on the thicker couple of strings from the lower part of the neck up to 14th fret and then back down, which gives us one of the coolest electric guitar techniques we can do. And the Darkness do it all the time and I love it. You can hit each of those 3 times, which is what I used to do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, but in the tab that I'm following from the official book, it just says hit them once. Intro solos. Now I'm going to be mainly focusing on the lower part, the part that Justin would play when he plays this live. But it's a bit controversial, this one, because the official tab book is telling me to play it in one place, and I've definitely seen him playing it live in videos and seen him playing it live. Playing it here. Now, I'm not going to teach it there, and the reason is Justin Hawkins has amazing first string vibrato. He can get that sounding absolutely fantastic, and for beginners to intermediate players, that's going to be really tough. So what I would do is I'm going to teach this a position above, and we're going to do this. That's what I'm going to show. If you want to learn it here, just learn this same sequence, but starting from 7th fret on the thinnest E string. And I believe from my research that I think that's where he plays it. The tab book says to play the same thing but up here at 16th fret. Now it just doesn't sound like the record there. So whichever way you want to play it, it's great to learn it in different positions actually, but we're going to learn it starting from 12th fret, 3rd finger, supporting with the middle, supporting with the first, whole bend, whole tone bend, so we're sounding like 14, 2, unbend to the first finger. Remembering to have the thumb over the top and doing this kind of technique for your bending, not this. We've got to do this kind of thing. vibrato on that one if you want. And then we're going to do this sequence. A couple of different ways to do this as well. You can do it setting your first, middle and third finger up at 10, 12 and 14. And then we do this sequence, pick, pick, hammer, flick, flick. Or you can do just, if you use your first and third finger, you can do a slide down. And to finish the line, it's the same thing really. It's a pick, pick, hammer, flick off to the middle finger, flick off to the first finger. In total, that's how I would play it. The official tab says it's here at 16th fret. And we can also play it. It's exactly the same thing. Second half of that intro lead is just slightly different, it's just a slight variation. Bend, and while it's up, 1, 2, 3. And then the same flick off combo. This time, 15, 14, 15, bend up. In total, I would play the intro lead line like this. The harmony to that starts at 15th fret on the second string, string 2, and I would play it like this, whole bend, Then we're on to the verse section and we have this beautiful sequence of chords. I love this part. So there's a really easy way to do this part, which would just be strumming A major, A sus2, A sus4 back to A. But the full way to do it would be A major, move the first finger back to the first fret, so this is basically like an E, but we're going to keep the A ringing out at all times. Then a flat first finger making an E7/A, so this one is the E/A. E7/A with the third finger here, so first finger, middle and third. And back to A. And that would be in total. And then we make an E major shape, but move your middle two fingers up a string, have the little finger underneath that, so we're playing a power chord here, but the first fingers, so it's basically, this is just an E chord, but in the different tuning, and we're going to pick 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thickest 3 strings, and then thinnest to 4. A lovely sequence. And then from here, we pick string 4 again, slide to the 4th fret, and play this B minor 7, but we're going to do this sequence. Okay, so what's happening is that middle finger's playing the melody, then it's a bar, then we're to the open string, so the first finger goes onto its tip, all the while keeping your little finger here. And we're going to pick 2, 3, 4. Finishing there. Pick the open B string and strum a normal D chord. That one more time, just from that section. So a slide with the little finger. Finishing with that is these two strings, strings 2 and 4. The chord we played before, middle and 3rd. Back to an A. But on this top one, we just hit the thinnest 2 strings. So strings 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Verse playthrough in total. Then we're up to the bridge, which is very short, nice and easy as well. Open to 2 on the D string, 4, 2. A chord, 2, 4, 5. And then again a slide down and we're into the chorus. And then we have the lower lead parts after that first chorus in this second lead break. It's all about lead breaks with the darkness, of course. And we played this for the lower melody. That was 6 frets. It's basically the same proportion of notes as before as we did higher, but we're using slides and playing the notes, no bends basically. So 6, 6, 4, 6, 4, 2 with the hammer on flick off combo. Then 3, 2, 3, 2, 4. One more time. 3, 4. Second time round. 2, 4. Very similar. 6. But we add 7th fret with the little finger. That's sliding, hitting the 7th fret. 6, 7, slide to 9. In total, 3, 4. Harmony to this second lead break starts at 9th fret, very similar motions, but we go down to 6th fret. Same move as before, this time up to 11. Here we go for the big end solo. This starts off exactly the same as the lead intro at the start of the song. Nothing different there apart from when we play it the second time. Okay, so that's 12 down to 10, 11, 9. All done with flick-offs, really. I wouldn't pick that. I don't pick it again there when I play it. Then the same as before. Then bend up again. 15, 14. I went into this next section. Okay, so all that bit. So one more recap through this. 3, 4. I picked each one that time, but just when you're doing it slower you can pick it, but up to speed. Just do flick-offs there. And then from the key change really, so this is where the rhythm would go up a key from B to C sharp. Love it! So 12, 11, 12, 13, 9, 8, 6, 8, 8, bend up, just a half bend, flick off to 6, and then he goes 9 to 8, which getting that 8 in there I've found quite tricky, so you can abandon that 8 if it's a bit too tough, and we can go. Getting that extra one in there, I guess it helps do that next bend. That's just a really tough one. Because this next bend, we have to get it right up a tone and a half. We're going up there. That's really tough. Especially at speed. So we had one more time, and I won't cheat this time. Then we've got 18 bent up a whole tone, and then little finger hits 19. And then hit it 3 times. Doing a flick off pattern. Quite similar to, very similar to that bit. And so last part of the solo one more time. 18th fret. You can do that with flick offs mainly, and you know, a bit of a major scale melody there. Wild vibrato at the end because it's awesome. Solo slowly in total. And then of course those rhythm notes have all moved up by 1 fret, so we're at 9th fret to 8, 6, 2, 9, 2, 4. That's the whole song. And then even Justin Hawkins, when he played this live, I think it was on the Homecoming one, he did this really cool just walking down the major scale to simulate the tubular bells. So this is from 12. What's that? 12, 11, 9. 12, 11, 9, 11, 9, 8, 11, 9. If you've made it to the end of this video, you are a legend, and you need to message me and let me know that you're a massive Darkness fan, and I'll do everything in my power to support you as a lead guitar player, because if you love this stuff as much as I do, then you're one of my bros, man. That's awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in some more Darkness and lead guitar tutorials very soon.